Before we start, because we got some interesting stuff today. Before we start, let's go ahead and have a moment of silence for John Singleton.
Yeah, man. So my John Singleton fact of the day is I've never seen Baby Boy.
Get the F out of here. Like, you never seen any of it?
Any of it. I've only seen memes. And then last week I saw the trailer for Baby Boy.
Bro, we gonna take your black card. How you ain't never seen Baby Boy before?
I just never had time.
That's terrible.
There's always been other shit to do.
So I don't even think you qualify for this question. What's your favorite John Singleton movie?
I don't know. Maybe Boys in the Hood.
Okay. See, everybody, what I've heard is Boys in the Hood. You know, Four Brothers was like a sleeper hit.
Four Brothers, I seen most of it, but it was a bootleg.
Yeah.
Like an actual bootleg DVD that I bought.
That's a bad movie to have on bootleg, too.
Yeah.
Like, it's a dark movie.
It's Mark Wahlberg, Andre 3000.
Tyrese.
Yeah.
And that one kid.
Yeah.
And Shaky Voice T.
Man, so did you hear this whole thing that's going on with Shaky Voice T?
No, what's going on? Shaky Voice T.
So he was on The View talking about like some real scientific shit.
I don't respect nobody on The View except for Alec Baldwin. He went on there and tamed them hoes. It was unbelievable. Hey, this nigga Alec Baldwin came in and did everything he wanted to do.
Tamed them hoes.
He tamed them.
You can coin John Jay.
Hey, Joy Behar was eating corn out of his hand.
Literally.
Unbelievable. A shout out to Alec Baldwin.
Shout out to the real Trump.
Wait, what Shaky Voice T do?
Yeah, man, he was talking about some real scientific shit. He had like this model of this 12-plane shape, and it was like an impossible geometrical shape that we can't even fathom with the human brain.
Like Sacred G?
Yeah. And then he talked about how he went to Oxford and talked about this. And I saw the video of him in Oxford, and it's basically a sacred geometry map. And he's like pointing at shit, and like he said he spent 40 years researching this.
Well, why on The View?
That's what he wanted to talk about.
Yeah, Terrence Howard got to be like 60.
Yeah, right. Like,
because he been around forever.
Man, yeah, I was watching Cold Case. Reruns of Cold Case, and I seen, man, what's her name? Yahira Shahidi.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
She was like 6 years old on this episode. I was like, damn, she has been around forever.
Hey,
that's the oldest daughter of Blackish.
I didn't get to say my favorite John Singleton movie. So a lot of people say Boys in the Hood, right? Like Boys in the Hood, I've been hearing a few people say Four Brothers. I say, because he put a lot of people on, I say Higher Learning. Higher Learning was that thing. Like Michael Rappaport, I don't think black people would know who he is at all without him playing Remy.
Yeah.
Like he was.
Higher Learning was a good movie. That was a really good movie.
Yeah, man. Like, what was it? Tyra Banks, Omar Epps, Morris Chestnut, Busta Rhymes, Regina King, Ice Cube.
That's the one where Tyra Banks got shot, right?
Yeah.
I seen that movie.
And they had Larry in there. That's when he was still Larry.
Oh, Larry.
Yeah, before he flipped to Lawrence.
Hey, man. Larry was cool, but Lawrence getting them dollars.
Yeah.
You can't hate on Lawrence.
Nah, I don't, you know.
That NCIS Las Vegas.
Lawrence is in the Marvel universe.
And Blackish.
No, he in the DC universe.
Man, shouts out to Zoe Saldana, actually, talking about the Marvel universe. Because Avengers Endgame is set to beat out the #1 selling movie of all time. Avatar.
Sheesh, Avatar still on the top?
Yeah.
I thought they'd been past Avatar.
Nah, I thought Frozen did it. But nah. But
right, because they said Endgame is like it beat every box office release ever.
Almost, except for maybe it did yesterday. Maybe it beat Avatar yesterday. But either way, she's in Endgame and Avatar. So she's in the 2 top-selling movies of all time.
You know what other John Singleton movie that a lot of people sleep on? And this was a banger. Shaft, man. Shaft 2000.
Oh,
when Samuel Jackson was playing.
The new one.
No, not the. I don't know if he did this new one or not. No, I think Ryan Coogler did the new Shaft. Yeah,
I fuck with dude, man.
Yeah,
I liked the Oscar Graham story.
Oh, the Fruitvale Station.
Yeah.
You know, he did the Creed movie too. Yeah, he did the first Creed, I think, not the second one.
I wonder why that is. Why, when directors catch a hit, they keep fucking with that same actor.
You know, it's like,
is it like Michael B. Johnson is like, I'm not doing the movie unless he's Michael B. Johnson. Damn.
You getting this close. You inching towards getting that black card took.
MBJ.
By the end of this show, I'm going to be like, what's in your wallet? You're going to be like, not my black card.
Mary J. Blige.
But you know, it's like coaching a basketball team, you know? It's like you got your core unit that's always going to play well.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, because they call actors players.
Yeah. Like that's like Pineapple Express and Superbad and all that.
Like crew Tarantino movies and
Tarantino
Spike Lee movies.
The same yeah.
You know, like Spike shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they steady putting.
I mean,
other
not
people
Spike,
on.
but John Singleton. He did the same thing.
Yeah, they steady putting other people on, but they got their core crew.
Like he brought everybody over from Boys in the Hood. He brought Morris, Cube, Larry, Regina.
I Ice Cube. He was like, man, he made me a film director. Like, not only did he make me an actor, he made me a filmmaker.
Yeah, man.
You know?
That's powerful, man. When you like that's.
Because Ice Cube got movies under his belt.
Yeah.
Ice Cube got hella movies under his belt. Like, I don't know why. When I think Ice Cube, I think, are we there yet?
Like, I think that's what he wants you to think. Shit.
You know, but he still got all the ones with Mike Epps.
Fridays and Triple X and what was it? Dangerous Ground and the Glass Shield. Yeah, Ice Cube got some shit. Can't forget
about Ride Along and All About the Benjamins. And he got the comedies in there. Like, Ice Cube really helped Mike Epps a lot.
He helped. Look, all his movies be like all comedians though.
Yeah,
I mean, because you know, like look at Next Friday. It was Mike Epps, Don Curry.
Yeah.
Clifton Powell ain't no comedian, but he funny as hell.
Who is Clifton Powell?
Pinky.
Oh, yeah. Now, what's Granddad's name? I know his
John
name.
Witherspoon.
John Witherspoon. Yeah.
Pops.
Pops.
Oh, Granddad from the Boondocks.
Yeah.
Regina King again.
Yeah. They all like once you got your circle, you got your circle.
That's how it should be, man. And we see that with John, and that's what Nip was talking about in the interview too. Like, man, everybody got their branches. Yeah. Like, man, it's all one tree. You just grow on different branches.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, John Singleton, man, he definitely left a nice film legacy.
Yeah.
Like, and he put a lot of people on. Like, what Regina King won an Academy Award this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep. She won an Academy Award.
She say she ain't get on until Girls Trip. I was watching the interview. She say she really ain't like motherfuckers didn't stop her.
So Ray didn't do it for her?
Nope.
Damn.
She say black people knew who she was. Whenever she went, black people knew who she was.
Absolutely.
But after Girls Trip, like 70-year-old white ladies will walk up to her like,
oh,
you're
right.
Regina.
Right. Regina King wasn't in Girls Trip. That was Regina Hall.
Regina Hall, yeah. Man.
You getting there. You pushing it, man.
Yeah, Regina King is Huey and what's his face? The other little boy. Riley.
You just keep on going. Keep on going. All right, so let's wrap on John Singleton. I would like to say in closing, I think the coldest part of that whole one tree, many branches thing that I seen from John is O'Shea Jackson Jr.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say, speaking of Nipsey Hussle, was John Singleton was the other executive producer on the Dr. Sebi documentary.
I had no clue.
Yeah.
So are we back on the fringe?
Nah.
Okay. I'm just making sure because
the post and it was like
people love the fringe. People and it's like, man, let's get off the fringe and go somewhere tangible.
So is Nick Cannon next? I guess.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Like if Nick Cannon say he gonna take over and John Singleton passed, Nipsey passed, I mean, Nick Cannon seems like he's swimming in hot water.
Nah, Nick Cannon, he broke all his ties, man. You know, you remember what happened to him with NBC. Nah. So you ain't never watched his stand up?
No.
Oh man. When he said NBC was an acronym for nigga be something. Like he just went.
Be careful.
Nah, it wasn't careful. It was something else, something more degrading. And you know, he just went in on white people and went in on NBC and shit, and then they took him off. What was it, The Voice or whatever?
One
it
of
was
them
on.
shows
Yeah,
was on. Yeah, America's Got Talent.
Yeah. And then it was like, you know, they just distanced themselves from Nick Cannon.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? But
so that's why Nick Cannon went all full Kaepernick.
Mm-hmm. But you know, I think
he started growing the afro.
Yeah, I think
that all happened around the same time.
I think that's been the sentiment. It's just that he didn't have them ties no more, so he could show it more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like Will Smith molded the boy to go out. Cause like, have we seen Will Smith go out in like full on activist mode?
Nah, hell no.
Right, I can't ever remember him.
Will Smith is more of a
like I remember the character of the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Being more active like that.
But Will Smith is more of a motivational speaker.
Mm-hmm. Like a Tony Robbins or something.
Yeah, like he's not for a cause. He's just for personal betterment.
It's kind of like a comedian. Like how you have certain comedians that don't cross a political line because you cutting off a whole group of people that could be laughing.
Yeah.
Right.
Like he ain't finna fuck that check
Everybody up. Like Will Smith.
But I mean, Will Smith, he could fuck the check up if he wanted to at this point.
Pretty much.
At this point.
I mean, at this point, he can write his own checks.
Yeah.
So he can fuck it up all he wants to.
Yeah. I mean, he got his kids make their own money now. Yeah. So he can be destitute and never make another dollar off of his career.
Well, I mean, I guess he used his art form to express certain things. Because look at like the work he did on Ali. Mm-hmm. Like, man, it was things in Ali that I didn't know about Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Like how detailed what happened to him when they was trying to select him for the draft and all of that. And, you know. And,
yeah. I mean, but that wasn't him. He was just the actor playing the role.
What,
like,
you know,
motherfuckers did the work.
But you still putting you are becoming like, it's like Denzel Washington and Malcolm X. It's like, man,
that's a hard role to play. You know what I'm saying? Ali is a hard role to play. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
but I mean, they didn't write it. They just they put their soul into it.
Yeah.
I guess that's what you pay people for. You pay people for their soul's time.
You
know what I'm saying? Because your body's gonna do what your body can do, but your soul is what brings out.
That's gonna take it to that next level.
Yeah.
Because I could have played Muhammad Ali. That movie would have been straight to DVD. Straight to DVD, Walmart bargain bin.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like a motherfucker that put their soul into it, though, that didn't get no recognition, was Andre playing Jimmy.
Andre played Jimmy?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I never saw it.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. He put his soul into that shit.
Yeah.
Andre 3000 played a great Jimi Hendrix.
Damn, that's messed up.
Nobody knows.
You know, Marlon was supposed to play
the guy he looked like.
Richard Pryor.
No, who was supposed to play Richard Pryor? That was like
Mike Epps.
Yeah, Mike Epps is definitely Richard Pryor.
But did you see Marlon Wayans audition?
Nah.
His read for Richard Pryor? Man,
it was actually really good.
It was really, really good.
I don't think I would respect anybody else but Mike Epps. Yeah. Because he kind of favors Richard Pryor, and he's along the same lines of raunchy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Richard Pryor had his own kind of raunchy, and that's kind of like Mike Epps. You know what I'm saying? He from Indiana, right? He's not from the south side of Chicago.
Yeah, he from Indianapolis.
He from Indianapolis.
Yeah, he from Naptown.
Yeah, Naptown.
Naptown. Why you gotta say it like that?
Cause, man, I've never been to Indianapolis. So
they got the Indianapolis, the Indy 500.
So I've been to, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I've been to
Crackerland.
Kalamazoo. What's the big city in Michigan? Is it Kalamazoo? Is it Ann Arbor? I've been all of them places. So I've been to the
I know it's a lot of them.
I've been to the big city in Ohio. I've been to Columbus.
Detroit is the big city.
Yeah. Detroit. I've never been to Detroit.
You just keep on pushing it. You just keep on, man.
Why is Detroit black?
What you mean? Because it was black people working in the factories, working for Ford.
But I mean, you got Eminem, you got Kid Rock, and you got Canada across the river.
All people you naming is white trash.
Yeah, why is Detroit black? Like,
we got Obi Trice, Big Sean.
You don't have Obi Trice without Eminem. Big Sean, yeah, I give you Big Sean, but there's no Obi Trice without Eminem.
Obi Trice was really doing his thing though. Before he signed the Shady. He was.
I mean, I wouldn't know who Obi Trice was if there wasn't no Shady.
I respect that, and that's why you. It's close.
Like, I don't see Detroit as black. I see Detroit as, American Motor, Motor City.
Detroit is definitely black, my brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's just Michigan is white.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
And then all the people I think of from Detroit are white.
Yeah. That's right. Yes.
Besides Big Sean.
Yeah, I fuck.
Who can arguably be a white man?
Really? What's up with you today, man? Your blackness, your melanin. Did you just check your melanin this morning?
I ain't take my melatonin.
Do we need to take a break? Man. All right, so while we on the topic of scandal in the fringe, how about Facebook and Instagram?
Yeah, man. So, all right. So now I understand that this man speaks more than I can ever. He talks so much that I'll never be able to watch everything. Every single thing that he's ever said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm missing a whole radical part of his career that I just don't know about.
Oh, the minister done calmed down quite a bit.
But as far as I know, and as far as the YouTube videos I've watched and gone on his website, man, I wish I had the name of the website right now. It's a good website. You go on there, there's a bunch of like healthy eating and just good educational videos for black people. You know what I'm saying? And but as far as all the stuff I've ever seen, I've never seen him talk down on anybody. I've only ever seen him talk up the black man.
Well, there have been, like, you got to watch his Donahue interview.
I watched the Donahue
interview. Like, certain sermons that he gave, and it's like they was calling him anti-Semitic.
And I don't see that. I just see him explaining shit.
But, they also called Ice Cube anti-Semitic.
Well, Ice Cube was like, fuck that Jew in the ass and get your money.
No, he said the Jew was fucking him in the ass. That he was.
Yeah, I feel like that's the whole anti-Semitic thing is, if you have anything to say about Jewish people, you're anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
And that's not fair.
It is not fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you
can say, man, that Jewish girl with that big nose got a big butt. But because she's Jewish and you said big nose, you're anti-Semitic.
Like, she could have had that big nose and been Italian, and you say big nose, and it's not a problem.
That nose matched that butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about why not only Farrakhan, but why all the people they banned.
Yeah,
like,
Alex
what is
Jones
this? Yeah. And Milo Yiannopoulos, or whatever his name is. And it's like, I know their history, like why they're controversial figures, right? But what gives these entities, which operate as public forums, because that's where public discourse takes place now. Yeah, on the internet,
is on
Facebook,
on this company,
right? On Facebook,
because it's Facebook owns IG, so it's one company. It's all Mark Zuckerberg,
exactly. And for this to be like, for you to be taking this kind of moral stance, that changes the whole dynamic of what these platforms are.
See, I feel like in America, the way it is right now, we needed a president this rich, because in order to do whatever the fuck you want to do, you have to be richer than the president.
You gotta have fuck you money.
Yeah, and the president's got fuck you money, so Oprah's been real quiet. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what's going on with Oprah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a lot of rich people that are real quiet because they don't have as much money as Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? But then you got Jeff Bezos that's like, bitch, take my dick pic down.
Yeah. And Eminem just calling the man out in freestyles on BET. Fuck it, I'm doing it on BET, y'all.
Yeah, he did it on BET.
Yes, on BET. Black Entertainment Television. Eminem's most controversial freestyle premiering on the Black Channel.
Yeah, man. Speaking of,
I don't know. I wonder, right? Did you read 1984?
I did not have to read 1984. Oh, no. I might have read it for fun.
Okay, so
who does that? Who reads assigned books for fun?
It was a good book.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, especially now, if you look at what's going now and how they classify like hate speech and shit like that and good speech, this shit is scary.
Yeah, man, it's crazy that you can't say whatever the fuck you want to say no more.
Right, and the excuse is, this is a privately owned company, so we can ban.
But it's not a privately owned company. It's a publicly owned company. Yeah. You can buy stock in Facebook right now.
And the thing that bothers me more than the banning of people, we don't see clear-cut guidelines to what can get you banned. And if they ban you, they don't have to tell you why.
Yeah. But I mean, Facebook been doing that. Motherfuckers, I know a lot of people that have been banned from Facebook for 30 days or 2 weeks, or they just, I got access again.
Right, hey, and nobody can tell you why.
Yeah, because you posted something that somebody else, you reposted something that somebody else that got blocked posted. You know
I was talking to a 14-year-old, right?
All right.
And they asked me if I use the word retard.
This is why this is the faculty lounge. Because we talk to 14-year-olds.
Yep.
Well, he does.
Yes. So I said, yes, I use the word retard. I've used it for a long time. She was like, so you would say that word in public? I was like, I have. She's like, what happens when people's feelings get hurt?
They get hurt.
Yeah. And it's like she just couldn't understand the concept of
hurting somebody's feelings.
Your feelings being hurt is of no concern to anyone but you.
You know, yeah, man.
Like, these are the new Americans.
Yeah. Oh, man, your feelings. Oh, your feelings.
Oh, let's hold this. Let me buy you some cereal.
Like, I get mad when people ask me about my feelings.
Right, exactly. You the classic masculinity.
Like, bitch, they're mine.
It's mine.
How are you feeling? The way I feel.
How I want to feel.
Yeah. You telling me that I can control my feelings? You telling me that you gonna give me a pill or something? Or are you gonna talk to me in a soothing voice and that's gonna make me feel better?
Soothe your
Pay this motherfucking bill.
But first we need to get to the bottom of why you're so angry. Nah, but it's alarming that these are the new Americans and all this shit that we talking about. They don't see what's wrong with it.
Yeah, because they've grown up in the era of people's feelings mattering.
It's another movie. You ever seen that movie Equilibrium? When feelings was outlawed and you had to take a pill to like numb your feelings out.
I feel like I did.
And they used to fight with guns. They used to do cool like gun moves and shit. Tay Diggs was in it.
Maybe not. But Tay Diggs, hey man,
look,
if I'm in line to lose my black card, I'm like 4 people behind Tay Diggs.
He's sassy though.
Look, sassy in the Ellen way.
Look, so Equilibrium, they outlaw feelings, and you like had to take a pill to numb your feelings out, right? And you couldn't have like books and stuff. It was kind of like Fahrenheit 451.
All right.
So,
or like The Giver.
I never read The Giver. So this one dude, he stopped taking his pill, and he was reading books, and he was hiding them in the crib.
All right, it's exactly like The Giver.
And you know who turned him in and found out?
His mama.
His fucking son.
Damn.
His son.
Yeah, man. That's one thing I got to teach my son. You don't trick on daddy.
Yeah, and that's what's going on now. They conditioning these kids to tell them this.
Yeah, because remember the generation right under us. Like when we were seniors in high school, the motherfuckers in 8th grade.
Yeah.
They would call DCFS on their own parents.
Right.
You hit me?
Right.
My mother hit me. I'm calling the cops because my mom hit me.
Right. The worst we'll do is pretend to run, try to run away. And when we seen our parents weren't coming after us, you take your dumb ass home and take that whooping.
Yeah.
And it's back to spaghetti.
You gotta take the whooping. Yeah. That's the only way.
And it's like whoopings were accepted because it's like, it's a whooping. Like, that's just what you get.
See, because whoopings are life lessons. Mm-hmm. You ask me. Like, it's not about my mother beat me. Because my mother didn't beat me. Mm-hmm. Like, I did a lot of bad shit that I didn't get a whooping for. But when I really deserved a whooping.
You got a whooping.
I got a whooping.
Yeah.
And I had to live with it. I had to know that the whooping was coming. I had to feel the whooping as I was getting it. And I had to live with it afterwards.
Oh, my God. Is what's going on now a result of less whoopings?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I'm not the first one to say that.
Oh my God.
I am not the first one to say that.
I don't understand how I went so long without making that correlation.
Because you remember the time leading up to getting that whooping. Like,
scared as hell.
Between when you fucked up
and when them keys
actually got that
when
belt.
You heard Mama Keys when she's coming through the door.
Yeah. That time right there teaches you something as a human being. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you get to sit and think about what you did.
Yeah, you reflect and you think about what you're gonna do differently in the future. And
in that moment you are sincerely and truly sorry. But that don't mean shit. Cause you still gotta get this work.
Cause look, nowadays motherfuckers care about your feelings, but what hasn't changed is if you fuck up as an adult, you're still going to jail.
Exactly.
For the rest of your life.
For a long time.
Oh, but I killed him because her feelings were hurt. All right. But you killed somebody. You're going to jail. 25 to life.
And it's like, as long as your feelings are hurt, you don't have to suffer the consequences of life.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is that?
And I feel like bosses do it all the time. Like, I don't know, maybe Hollywood movie bosses, when the boss comes in and...
Like Harv?
I don't know who that is.
Weinstein?
No. Like movie bosses, like horrible bosses.
The
on camera movie.
Like the prototypical boss.
Yeah, you got to work on Saturday and throws all the files on your desk.
I need all those files on my desk by Monday.
I need that report by Wednesday.
You're gonna be pulling all nighters till you can't see straight.
Yeah. Like that person don't give a fuck about your feelings. Yeah. All that matters to them is the bottom line and that their boss ain't bitching at them. Mm-hmm. Like, so yeah, I mean, this whole growing up with feelings mattering so much is like a slap in the face.
You have to earn the right for your feelings to matter.
Yeah. It's like NBA 2K19.
Yeah.
Like you can't, either you can pay so that your feelings always matter.
Oh, you ain't gonna be shit until you grind it all the way out.
Or you gotta actually play this whole 82 game season for your overall average of your player to go up.
So you know what else is interesting about this whole rah that's going on right now?
Rah.
The rah. You see celebrities coming out and like pledging their allegiance to the minister and speaking on all the good things that he's done, right? Mm-hmm. But when it comes to talk of boycotts of Facebook and Instagram, that'll never happen.
Because you got to go on Facebook
you got to.
and Instagram.
How you gonna put the word out? Niggas gonna have to start sending letters.
Text messages.
But that would be like
chain text.
That's like
wow.
Chain text. See, and then if you end up doing some shit like that, they're probably every number going on a no-fly list or some shit.
Every single number.
It's no way to stand up against a man. Like, yeah, y'all can.
Every single boost in Metro PCS number is going on a
no-fly list. Y'all are officially domestic terrorists. Y'all was good when y'all was boycotting Gucci and all that shit that don't matter. But
so now, is this NOI or FOI?
NOI. FOI is the army.
So if you make Farrakhan, the minister, your Facebook profile picture, you go into the FOI? Or is the FOI, you have to You gotta find the FOI person to get to the FOI.
You have to train. It's a military.
Mm.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's funny because it's like, okay, this is injustice and people feel outraged, but what do we do?
I mean, my computer died on me a couple months ago, and I haven't been on Facebook since. Mm-hmm. So I don't even know what's going on Facebook, you know? Mm-hmm. But that's just me personally, you know? And since I used to sell phones, and when I found out that Facebook was running out people...
You used to sell cell phones.
Yeah. I found out that Facebook was eating up people's data, like 10 gigs of data. Like, as long as you had the app open and it was running videos, it was eating up your data. Yeah. So I've never had Facebook on my phone since then. So I have no access to Facebook. Mm-hmm. You know, like,
see, I think
I just don't go on it, you know?
And that's like, damn, I keep coming with these movie parallels. You ever seen Johnny Mnemonic?
No, man. I'm tired of the movie parallels, man.
Shit. I mean, because it's all real life.
But, like, for people like me, you have Instagram on your phone.
Ice-T, man.
You got Instagram on your phone.
Yeah.
So, Instagram is Facebook mobile for the people who don't want Facebook on their phone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's still...
I had a Facebook page for one reason, is to buy shoes. And I don't even use it no more, so no Facebook for me.
Yeah, I haven't had Facebook in a long time, but we're not finna do no NFL money against Facebook and Instagram.
No. I think there's a bigger solution.
Because the Faculty Lounge podcast might actually one day create a Facebook page.
Yeah, one day.
One day.
I think the bigger solution is for everybody to just go low tech, like for things like this, when it's something that, when you want to be independent of the platform, you gotta go low tech. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like flyers and shit like that, and posters and letters and stuff.
Anything that you have to do is gonna eventually make it to Facebook.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're not using it,
let's say Pharrell never said something in the Water Festival.
Yeah,
somebody was gonna post it on Facebook.
So look, right? I was with these. This is public trade, right? Facebook. Mm-hmm. It's publicly traded. Like, you can buy shares of Facebook, right?
Right now.
Now, if the user base drops off, then the stock price will fall.
Yeah, because there's nobody watching the ads and
there's
less money coming in.
So that's what you do. You just gotta not use it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to say anything. You just stop using it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I stopped using it for other reasons, but
like, I'm not a Facebook user now, so
yeah,
you know, but that's interesting. Like, you don't have to say anything; you just got to do something.
That's literally life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that at my job. Yeah, like a 19-year-old asks permission for something that a 45-year-old would just do. Yeah, you know,
right? Like, man, I'm doing this.
Yeah,
because I'm ready.
I'm doing this because I'm capable.
Right, I'm doing it because I can do it.
Yeah. Whereas the 19-year-old is, man, are you going to let me do that? You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Like, it's like, bruh, you have to grow up. Growing up means realizing that nobody can let you do anything.
You know who's grown up and is doing exactly what they want to do, and ain't nobody letting them do shit?
Fafty.
No, not Fafty. I love you, Fafty. Air Canada himself.
Air Canada?
Air Canada. Half man, half amazing.
Canada Dry?
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about the bud.
Don't ever talk about that guy.
I can't talk about the bud.
No.
Vince Carter.
Yes, Vince
Carter. Vince Carter will be entering his 22nd year in the NBA, which will officially make him the most seasoned player of all time.
Now, does that make him old?
No. He just bust your ass and dunk on you.
That's crazy.
That's not old.
Yeah, man. Man, that's crazy, man. Vince Carter, 22 years. This is a motherfucker that's been going to the bar, spending their whole paycheck for the last 6 months.
Exactly.
That wasn't born yet.
Vince Carter
started playing basketball.
Vince Carter been playing in the NBA for the majority of my life years.
The whole new millennium.
Yeah.
He's been playing every year in the 2000s.
And not only that, this man got his master's degree while he was doing it.
Yeah. And he
and is the greatest dunker of all time.
Yeah, he jumped over the Spanish man. He didn't even put his balls in his face. He put his balls over his head.
And he put the ball between his legs.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Vince Carter's amazing.
Yeah.
And he got the coldest jersey.
So he went from N1. Like, Vince Carter was colder than the N1 motherfuckers when N1 was the shit. He went through the throwback jersey.
Mm-hmm. He was there for every era. The big jersey and the giant shorts.
Yeah. He's been there. Yeah.
And now he's here for the responsible NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The colorful NBA.
Hell yeah. See, Vince Carter is like
I wonder what Vince Carter wears to the games. Like, I know he's not dressed like Russell Westbrook or James Harden.
Probably suits. They probably let him wear sweatpants.
I mean, they let everybody wear anything, though.
This is the era that Vince Carter lived through.
Yeah.
Y'all remember them weird NBA commercials where it wasn't nothing but a bunch of Mogs dribbling for like 2 minutes and they made beats out of the dribbles?
Yeah, those were cold-ass commercials,
yeah.
though.
That's That's when the NBA was just getting a little too street. It's like when David Stern made niggas button their shirts up and shit and take the baggy jeans off.
I remember this commercial though.
Yeah.
I remember this commercial like it was yesterday.
We was in high school, boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when Vince Carter was on top of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when Vince Carter said, man, look, I want to be known as a great basketball player, not a great dunker. I can dunk better than anybody that's ever lived, but that's not important. I'd rather be a good, solid player.
Hey, man, and he worked at it.
Yep.
I think LeBron.
So is Vince Carter the Tom Brady of basketball?
I don't know. I really lost all football knowledge.
Well, I just know dude is like the oldest active quarterback ever.
No. I feel like LeBron is gonna take that position.
Right. He said he's staying in the league until Bronny comes to the NBA.
And that's crazy that he can say that.
Mm-hmm.
Like LeVar Ball said that.
LeVar Ball.
And then now LeBron James is saying like, my son is gonna play. He didn't say if my son makes it to the league, I'll play with him. He says
when my son gets here, I'm gonna be coming off the bench and we're gonna play together.
Like ain't nobody as good as my son in his age.
Cause what range. he got 3 years left until he eligible for the NBA.
You can't be 18 no more. You got to be 21 now, right?
No, it was one and done.
Oh, one and done. Yeah. So you got to be 19.
Yeah. You play your freshman year, and they talking about getting rid of the one and done again. Yeah. But anyway, congratulations.
LeBron did it right, though. Like, you got LeBron, you got Kobe, you got KG.
Yeah.
And all these guys.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Yeah.
Jermaine O'Neal's a beast, boy.
Yeah. Like, I'm just talking about, like, maturity outside of basketball as grown men who never went to college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I don't think that's necessarily what college does. You know, unless you like Grant Hill or some shit.
Then what's the big deal about going to college to play basketball?
You go to college to play basketball is because it's a different skill level. You playing with bigger players, bigger, stronger players.
But the motherfuckers that was
learn
his name Kobe Bryant, KG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? LeBron James.
But some players,
these guys wouldn't have got better in college.
But some players
would have still been better than everybody.
But some players need 4 years of college.
Yeah.
Like Grant Hill went to college for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Scottie Pippen grew a whole foot in college.
Yeah,
when he enrolled in college, he was 5'7".
And then
when he got out of college, he was 6'7".
Think about the high school bus that came out of high school and went to the NBA and wasn't shit.
Oh yeah.
See, exactly. You can't name one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Lenny Cook.
Yeah.
You don't know who Lenny Cook is. Lenny Cook was a beast. They said Lenny Cook was better than LeBron.
The hell are you watching?
I don't know. I'm gonna stop watching it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right, congratulations to Vince Carter, man.
Yeah, man.
He still dunks on
in the
fools,
league.
and if you're not careful, he'll dunk on you. Draco.
Yeah, I knew you was going to.
Big Draco.
Big Draco.
They locked that boy up, man. He looked like somebody auntie in the courtroom, Joe.
Why they lock him up? Pow, pow. Bang, bang, bang.
And then I seen one of them. He was running through. So I, bow, bow, bow. I just,
I look. Oh, yeah, he shot. And then I went back in the studio, and then I heard a motherfucker just walking up the stairs.
And then they was in the kitchen. They made turkey sandwiches. And I was like, bow, 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 bow. Yeah, man.
Bow.
Bow. Bow. Yeah, so he's in jail right now, man. And, it's a running theme now. You seeing what happened to Rainbow Dan, and these motherfuckers, make a fool of themselves to put themselves in the camera, and then when real life happens, they going the fuck to jail.
You don't think Draco is real?
I mean, no. All right, come on, man.
Like he earned his stripes.
Look, all right, so
I wouldn't call him a full blown blood. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like
this man went on an interview and said, yes, I'm from Bompton.
But he's not, though.
That's why I said no when you asked me if he was real.
He's from Chicago. And then he went to Atlanta.
Mississippi. Yeah. Atlanta didn't come till later.
He was like 16 when he got to Atlanta finally, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
So, yeah, I'm looking at this mug, and it's like, all right, I'll give you a tip. You watch the beginning of any Soulja Boy interview, right? He started out real calm and really rational and speaking well. And then about 5 minutes in, that retard shit that he got just kick in, and he turned into Big Draco.
You've been saying all these words over these last couple of weeks.
Man, look, if I can't say the words that I want to say, man, there ain't no point in me talking. I got a fucking podcast so I can say what I want to say.
I guess.
We ain't getting no podcast to censor ourselves. What, you want to censor yourself? See, that's what I'm talking about. We getting soft, man, because of you.
How? What?
Because you just told me why I'm saying these words.
Because
I am. That's why I am.
All right, man. You are.
Now back to Big Draco.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and then he transform into Big Draco and go to jail for 240 days.
I mean, see, I feel like it's a lame thing that still hasn't died out. Like we're transitioning out of that time. But like for the longest time, I feel like rappers had to go to jail. Mm-hmm. Like Kanye West.
Or get shot up.
Yeah, Kanye West was like the first rapper in a long time to come out and not have to go to jail to prove himself. You know what I'm saying?
Bun B.
Or like a Ludacris. And Ludacris was like fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gonna party and drink some more.
All right, where you could have that edge
Yeah.
and not have been shot or going to jail.
Yeah.
Right.
You know
or Jadakiss.
Because even Nelly was like going down, baby.
Yo, street sweeper nigga. Pop y'all niggas. Yeah, I remember.
Yo,
I remember.
Like everybody, I mean, fucking Nelly. Like,
yeah.
Why did Nelly have to be so hood?
Because man, it's this you got to be pretty for the hoes and you got to be hard for the niggas.
Yeah.
Like man, they still gonna try you. Like we was talking about LL.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
LL he did all them smooth songs for the ladies. He'll fuck something up though.
Yeah, he will. Though.
Yeah,
and I don't doubt it. I believe it.
Hey man, I'm not gonna say it. That's what I won't say. That's what I won't
Go
say.
Ahead, say your words.
No.
Say the words you want to say.
Look, James Ty Smith is a hip hop institution, and he'll beat your ass. But I mean, Hammer was like that too, though.
Yeah, Hammer was an actual a Crip.
Yeah, he had he wasn't. I don't think he was a Crip, but he had Oaktown 357. That was a Crip set. Yeah. So he had super goons on his team.
Yeah,
and he didn't even need them. He'd come see you himself.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
And fight you.
Yeah, I heard a lot about MC Hammer.
Yeah. Like Outkast. I remember the first time I heard that. I was watching MTV, one of them talking head shows, and they had Outkast talking. They was like, all right, y'all play him, run up on Hammer. Hammer beat your motherfucking ass. I'm like, Hammer? It's like, shit, they call his ass MC Hammer for a reason. He gonna knock your ass out, put a hole in your head.
Fucking Hammer.
Yeah, and we seeing the artists now, it's like they want that edge without the consequence or without the knowledge of the consequences of being that person on camera.
Wow. Because your feelings matter.
Full circle, man. You this close to getting your black card back. Keep it going.
Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. Like, because in this era of Facebook and Instagram, it's instant.
Right.
Like, you put out one video, you go to work at Target for 2 more days, and you get a check. Like, oh, Instagram, 1 million motherfuckers watching my shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm getting royalty.
Because it's instant emotion.
Yeah.
Right.
Instant, you know what I'm saying? So then now you're like uber rich. Well, not uber rich, but you got...
Well, I mean, when you like Logan Paul or some shit, when you white,
yeah,
it can be uber rich.
And you know what I'm saying? And you, whatchamacallit, you working for $8 an hour, you make your first $100,000
doing
and you're
something.
going on the Steve Harvey show or the fucking The View or something. Just Ellen be putting motherfuckers on though. Like if you get on Instagram and Facebook, chances are Ellen's gonna bring you on the show.
Somebody said something funny about Ellen. I'm a quick segue. You know, we all love Ellen. She come out dancing all fun and shit. Mm-hmm. Ellen is a top. Ellen a fuck you.
You went there, huh?
I didn't go nowhere. She went there. What you mean? I just said it. Ellen to put cock in you, man.
Oh shit!
Ellen to do that to you. Not you, but you know what I mean. Like, you know, it's all fun on the show.
So that's what I was thinking about Tony Preckwinkle. Like, Tony Preckwinkle was coming at Lori Lightfoot on some. Yeah, I just think it's great that she, you know what I'm saying, that she's never been in the closet about being gay, you know. Mm-hmm. And at that moment, I realized Tony Preckwinkle sucked somebody's dick.
Oh,
like Tony Preckwinkle was out there sucking cocks.
Oh,
she got to be right.
I don't know nothing.
Unless she's saying, "Oh man, she is brave for coming out the closet," because I ain't coming out the closet.
I don't know.
Either she's stuck in the closet or she's sucking some dick.
Well, I mean, I guess you can say what you want because she's not the mayor. All right, yeah,
but she is still the Cook County Board president.
Man, look, hey, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, so we got off topic. You was talking about they get on through Ellen and all of that, right?
And now it's like instant. Like you don't have to go to the record shop or sign a record deal or go audition for a role.
Technically, don't even have to make a song.
Like they're just coming to get you. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're the guy that said this while you were drunk that night at the bar. Hey, we wrote this movie that you fit perfectly in. We want you for it.
Perfect example.
You know what I'm saying?
The nigga Boom.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like, man, his whole life changed.
Yeah.
Because he took some donuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I got to top that. I got to top that. And the last time we seen him in public as Boom, man, he looked.
That's when he ran into the wall with the boom.
Right after the No Jumper interview. Yeah, he went on Vlad, and he just looked like, man, he had enough. Like, he was done.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Like, he literally hit the wall, and figuratively.
Like, how do you go from being boom gang to working at, Sally's Beauty Supply?
You can't.
Like you got all these tattoos on your face because you've made all this money, and you steady tatting dumb shit on your face. And now you got a face full of tattoos, but not the good tattoos.
And he said it. He was like, man, I don't even know what's tattooed on my face or what it means.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I seen a boy come in yesterday, young boy, maybe 17, 18 years old, fucked for life. You know what I'm saying? Had like
he did it to himself.
A broken heart right here. You know what I'm saying? Some girl's name right here. Some other shit on this side. Something down here. Like, bruh. Like, it doesn't even look hard. Like, it was like...
Salad fork right here.
Yeah, it was like
dinner
Tekashi
roll
6ix9ine.
right there.
Colorful.
Yeah.
Puffy tattoos. You know, like Puffy Fairy.
Yeah.
Tattoos. Like...
Fun tattoos.
Yeah. All on your face. Like, your face is reserved for the hardest, most dangerous shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You put a big ass gun right here.
Or a Powerpuff Girl.
You know what I'm saying? Or a fucking Chuck Taylor star on your face.
Yeah.
Didn't he have a butterfly on his face?
No, that was Game with the butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
he it was the butterfly, and then he changed it to L.A., and then he changed it to a star.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean...
It's crazy how you to see skinny Gucci still with the ice cream on his face.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Still with the ice cream.
Like, what the fuck did the ice cream mean in the first place? And now that you've lost,
it was ice cream with lightning bolts coming out of it.
Yeah.
Or with the lightning bolts going into it.
I think they were just behind it.
I don't know, but we respect Gucci here at the Faculty Lounge podcast. Yes, we do.
But man, just face tattoos is.
So what do you think is gonna be the outcome for Big Draco once he get out after 240 days?
You think he's gonna stop making money?
Nah,
that's the one thing about Draco is that
he's gonna make some money. Yeah,
yeah, you can't stop his check.
Yeah, I don't want the check to stop. I want Draco to be as rich as possible because we was all cranking that and hitting that bird walk and all that shit. Like he gave us.
All that.
He gave us songs for that generation.
Yeah.
And I always appreciate him for that.
Like, so now, did he make all those beats?
Yeah.
Like the Kiss Me Through the Phone beat and all them beats?
I think he did.
Yeah. Even the good beats?
Yeah. Yeah. Because all them beats got Soulja Boy Tell 'em on them. I think he made those beats.
Because dun, 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 dun. Like, of course, he made all those.
The We Made It beat was cold, too.
Yeah, he had a couple bangers.
Yeah, he made something else for
and that's the thing
Rihanna.
about producers. That producers, they you know what I'm saying, they shock the shit out you every now and then.
Man,
even Young Chop.
I mean, they call you a producer because you produce.
Like Young Chop, he got his sound, but every now and then he hit you with that R&B or that fucking.
Nah, you know who did it the best for me was Mustard.
Oh, Mustard cold.
Yeah, though. Mustard. Like Mustard's so raw. It's to the point where I don't even think that Mustard is making all the beats that come out under his name because they so different.
That Boot Up was like he went back to that time period.
Like Mustard is like the Drake of beats.
You think so?
Yeah, because the beats sound so different.
He got a beat house.
Whoa.
Go to the beat house.
No, I'm not going anywhere like that.
Going to the beat house.
Oh, stop that, man. All right, so
you make beats?
All right, I'm just hoping that after he get out of jail, he'll make better gun decisions. Like, man, you got enough money. I know it's like, man, ain't nobody gonna take care of my life like me, but hire you some off-duty police, get you some legitimate security, you know what I'm saying, and then just change up how you move. Because for you to be that influential and for you to be coming back up, you don't need to be risking your freedom like that.
Or you could just move to Texas.
Not now, you're a felon.
But anybody can own a gun in Texas.
You can be a felon and own a firearm in Texas.
In your house.
Right, but is that really?
Yeah, I learned that from.
So Queenie. I can be a violent felon.
I learned that from Bun B and Queenie.
So wait. So you mean to tell me I could have shot somebody and went to jail for murder and came out and I can move to Texas and own a gun? I'm not doubting you. I just don't know.
Hey Siri.
Now you calling this bitch?
Can I ever not own a gun in Texas?
Okay. So. All right, so while you checking it out, I'm gonna go into Bun B and Queenie. So
you only got to be 4 to buy a gun in Texas?
Dang.
No, I'm playing.
So yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. We didn't talk about it last week, and now we seeing Bun B and Queenie. They did the Breakfast Club interview when they talked about exactly what happened. And you know what I love about Bun B? Bun B is a real man.
Yeah.
In that he said, man, I always answer the door. Because whatever's on the other side,
he said, I don't allow her to answer the door.
Yeah.
And then, but at the same time, it wasn't like a disrespectful don't allow. It was like I'm watching out for your safety.
Right. Like I wouldn't know how to feel if something was on that other side of the door that you couldn't handle.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's why I'm going to answer it every time.
He say, y'all see, I forgot I was Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. Nigga was naked from the waist down.
That's fucked up. Not only is Bun B shooting at you, but he just ball swinging
and just shooting.
Like, what if you would have got shot in the dick?
Charlemagne asked the most important question, though. Did you wipe your ass?
Yeah, that was so distasteful.
Well, you gotta be Charlemagne, though. I mean, you gotta be.
Yeah.
But I'm just glad that this is a showcase for why it's important for nobody to be able to tell you how to protect yourself in your home.
Yeah.
Like, man, think about if all of this gun control shit came to pass and Bun B wasn't armed in his home.
Yeah. It would have been different because he said it on the interviews. Like, I know the guy to my left and the guy to my right and the guy across the street don't have guns in their houses. And the one other guy that I know that has a gun in his house, I'm not sure if he would have reacted the same way I reacted. Like, he was like, "What do you think? What do you think should happen to this guy?" He was like, "Well, I had different plans for him, but once he made it off of my property, and the police got him,
it'd have been it would have been a whole different incident if I'd have did something to him in the street."
No, they said that Audi.
Oh yeah, he switched. Yeah, he cheesed it. Yeah,
like there was 3 bullets in the seat.
Yeah.
So they made it into the seat, but the seat didn't allow the driver to get hit in the back of the head.
Yeah, and
3 times.
Yeah,
3 exploded shells in the seat.
I'm just gonna get clothes made out of Audi headrests and start robbing banks.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I like what he said when he said, I wouldn't have taken pride in killing another black man, but I'd have had all the pride in the world for protecting my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's nothing to glorify at all.
Yeah.
You know, but I think this is
right.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, when I think of Bun B, I think of the greats. You know what I'm saying? The Killer Mike and the T.I. and the Nipsey.
David Banners.
Yeah, David Banner, Nipsey Hussle. I'm saying, like, the guys that are actually in the community talking to people.
Let's not forget Trade of Truth.
Trade of Truth, yeah. Yeah, Houston, I feel like Houston should be so much more on than it is. Like,
well, you know, Texas ruled the world
These
for
are
a long
real
time.
people, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Bun B, Pimp C was a real person. You know what I'm saying? Trade of Truth is an actual real person.
But you got to think, right? For a Texas artist to be owned in Texas, that's like Jin being owned in China.
Yeah.
Like, man, you don't have to do much outside of Texas. Like Slim Thug.
Yeah.
Like Slim Thug don't have to do much outside of Texas.
Yeah, Slim Thug houses people nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he is definitely doing chameleonaire.
Yeah.
Is a fucking chameleonaire.
Exactamundo. Paul Wall.
Yeah.
Like, man, these guys have made their base in Texas and don't have to leave.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to go and do these.
A place like Memphis is kind of small, so you got to go to Atlanta. You got to go to Texas. You got to, you know what I'm saying, go places to be seen. A place like Chicago is small. You know what I'm saying? Because Chicago is one city. Like, Texas is from Milwaukee to Chicago to Cincinnati to Indianapolis to Memphis. Like, that's the whole state of Texas is that big. Shit, from Dallas to Houston is fucking humongous.
Look, they were saying, I seen this on Rogan. They said you can fit the entire population of the country in Texas.
They say you can fit every single human being on the earth in Texas.
Right. The earth in Texas. Yeah. That's why you can. That's why I want to go to Texas so bad, because I can go to Texas and buy my land and build my house on it, and it's not gonna be expensive.
I've seen some crazy shit in Texas. Like, Texas was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I never been. I want to go though.
So it was this one dude, like one of them in the wreck needed check lawyers.
Oh,
we drove past
Glenn
his
Lerner,
house, like one of them guys.
Called 22220. Well, I ain't gonna sing the rest.
Yeah, you ain't paying us.
Yeah,
I seen this guy. This guy had a dumbass house, right?
Yeah.
And then, like the 4-wheelers in the garage that you drive 6 acres down.
Forever.
It says 6 acres down to a fucking legitimate NBA size basketball
which
court.
is next to a lake.
Indoor. You know what I'm saying?
An indoor lake.
And the motherfucker that knocked on his door, they got to go play basketball in his gym.
Yeah.
And they said he had one hoop that was all like the net was all tethered.
Yeah.
And the other one was pristine. Like
nobody's
gonna run. Who's gonna run a fucking...
on a full regulation NBA basketball?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Let's play this 5-on-5.
Nigga, we play half court all day. Let's get 32 going. Yeah, man. I has had a crazy thought though.
That is not a bucket list dream of mine. I do not want to play a 5-on-5 on a regulation court.
Hell no. I don't like playing basketball that much.
I love basketball.
But look, I just had a thought, right? What if the spirit of the pimp came and kept that boy from getting shot in his head to save Bun all the trouble he'd had to endure?
No.
I'm not talking about legal trouble. I'm talking about as far as having to explain killing a man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right? Because it wouldn't have been the legal trouble, but it would have been the internal
right,
battle.
Like just him having to deal with, man, I murdered somebody today.
Like I jumped off the toilet without wiping my ass to come end somebody's life.
I killed somebody with my balls
because he would have been standing there like once the soul would have left dude's body, he would have been standing there shitty with no pants. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Having to register this.
Keep your wife from seeing this dead man in y'all garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so much that was prevented by this man not losing his life. But the most gangster shit, the trillest OG shit.
Yep. What that?
When he went, put pants on, and found dude.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, I got to see your face.
Right. If I know you, I'm killing you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's real. Like, man, because, hey, if you know me.
You know this is not okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But motherfuckers didn't know because he was like, when she said, Bun, don't come down the stairs. Mm-hmm. And he looked.
Like, Bun? Hamburger?
Like what bun do you think
of?
Like
what other bun is there?
When you think of Buns coming down the stairs, did she mean to say hun?
Right. There is no other bun. It's the only bun.
He's probably in Port Arthur, Texas, or probably Houston, but Port Arthur ain't that far from Houston.
Right.
But yeah. you down in Texas somewhere in southern Texas, and it's like,
and you trying to pull kick those in gated communities.
Bun? Oh shit!
And there's a bun.
This is the bun.
I don't want to say that, but yeah, it was Bun's house.
Nah, see, I mean, you can't.
I feel you.
Yeah, like this is Bun B,
right?
Protecting his home and his woman. Like, there's no defaming that. There's no defamation of that character. Yeah. He's the Trill OG.
He is the Trill OG.
Like, and he just proved it once again.
God bless his wife too, man.
Yeah,
God bless Queenie, man.
He is a real one.
That's a ride or die right there.
Yeah,
she's prepared to die for her husband, man.
She was just like, man, I hope like one of us has to go. Let it be me. And she kept them in the garage like that. We really talking about this. Like we really going in because it's like that's black excellence.
Yeah,
that's black girl magic. Indeed. Black excellence. Indeed. Family love. Dinner table shit.
Underground king.
Yeah, underground king. Like that shit that you learn at the dinner table.
I mean,
that loyalty, that partnership. That's
manhood, chivalry.
Yeah,
you know all of the qualities.
Well, it's not even manhood and chivalry because it's her. Like she did that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. She made it possible for the shit to go the way it went.
Yeah,
because if she would have panicked and just let him run up the stairs, or you know what I'm saying. Or something else would have happened, it wouldn't have turned out like that.
You know,
like she played
and that would have been
so.
And it make me think about the gun laws in California, man.
Yeah,
like California gun laws is fucked up.
So what is it about California, Illinois, and New York?
Like in California, your gun can only have 10 bullets in it.
At the most.
At the most.
Yeah.
And then it's like certain kinds of guns we can't have. Like you can't own an AR in Cook County.
That's crazy because Lupe Fiasco told me that they make AR-15s in Illinois.
Yeah, at the Cook County you can't have it.
That's crazy.
So if I get a storage locker on Lake Cook Road, I can put an AR-15 in there. I can put my extended magazine in there. All of that stuff. But across the street.
The fucked up part about it is, how are you gonna get from the west side of Chicago
to Lake Cook Road to get my front
AR-15 when it's time?
Well, this is the closest thing that I figured. Right, it's not an AR-15 until you assemble it.
There's laws, there's laws for all of that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. Like it's ways to do what you need to do when you need to do it. But then it's like, if you do got one, how would they know?
And if you assemble it and use it in Cook County, you're going down.
If they know. But how would they? You don't know what I got in my locker. Yeah. There is no gun registry.
Yeah. You talking too much, man. They gonna start this gun registry. They trying to start it.
Look, bro, there's no way. No way. Because even if they do, what they gonna do about all the guns is out here already?
Burn them.
Because I know in Texas, you ain't taking nobody gun. No way. Not in Illinois neither. Illinois is the South.
Illinois is the South.
Yeah. You ain't taking nobody gun in Illinois. You stupid?
Illinois is the South like a motherfucker. But it was the great, what's it called? Was it the Negro migration? Is that what they called it?
I don't know. I know what you're talking about.
Great migration, though, where motherfuckers came from Mississippi.
From the South to the North. Yeah, that was the Great Migration, because when the white man went west, that was manifest destiny. Westward expansion.
Yeah. But like Chicago, everybody in Chicago has a family member still living in Mississippi or fucking Memphis, Tennessee,
or Tennessee, or Alabama.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that, Chicago is the South.
Yep.
And once you get outside of Chicago, Illinois is country.
Yeah, country as fuck.
Yeah.
You're going to see people with Fox motocross pants on.
Yeah.
You know, Oakley shades.
Big acres.
Yeah.
A lot of acres between motherfuckers. You're going to see tractors on the dirt roads and cornfields. Yeah. Corn kings and corn queens.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong. I'm all about following the rules and guidelines of firearm ownership. And I support the Second Amendment all day. So if you don't have the ability to legally own a firearm, figure out the laws in your state and arm yourself so you can protect yourself and the people you love, man.
All right. So today is Cinco de Mayo.
It is Cinco de Mayo.
So I want to know, what the fuck are you talking about with this vampire HIV facial Mexico?
Oh, it's not funny. But, okay, so what happened was, you know what the vampire facial is, right?
No, that's when these girls are putting their period blood on their face.
Hell no. So
you heard about that shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the vampire facial is where they would take your platelet rich blood and re-inject. They'll take the blood out of your face, get the plasma rich part of it, and inject it back into your face. And that's a vampire facial. So it was popularized by Kim Kardashian. She was the first person to do it. So these two ladies, they went down to Mexico. I think they were on vacation. And I don't know if this was hold on, I'm pulling it up now. Yeah. So they were they received the injections in Albuquerque in New Mexico. Yeah. And they got tested after the vampire facial, and they were diagnosed with HIV. So yeah, it's the New Mexico Department of Health. They're urging anybody that got an injection at that spa to get tested.
Wow.
So it could be so many people that have HIV and don't know it from getting this spa treatment.
From getting a spa treatment.
A spa treatment.
Who have protected sex.
That's why
they watch themselves and they carefully don't catch HIV.
That's why I said it once, I say it again. If God meant for your blood to come out your body, he'd have made a hole for it.
Half of us have one.
God damn it. The one that you can. All right? Yeah, but that's crazy. You can't. I don't mess around with stuff like that. When it comes to people and needles in my skin, it's like tattoo artists make me paranoid.
Bro, your face is your face. Like, my face is my face. Mm-hmm. Like, it looks like my father's face. It looks like my son's face. Yeah. Like, it's my face. Yeah. Like,
well, you know, it's mostly to, I guess, not to change your face, but to vitalize it. Like, you know, they
revitalize
it. Yeah, I guess. Like, revitalize
I don't understand that shit, though. You look at a picture of a motherfucker from the 20s and 30s, they staring in the camera with the stale face.
With the hard face.
No makeup.
That's because they couldn't
get... No eyebrows done.
That's because...
You know what I'm saying?
They couldn't get vampire facials.
No motherfucking mustache gone. Just beautiful young ladies with thick ass mustaches.
Yeah.
And eyebrows.
Mustache queens. They brush they shit.
Looking at you.
Yeah.
You took it.
You know, that just go back to, you know, your feelings. Your feelings.
Yeah.
We gonna prey on your feelings.
Oh, girl, you're so pretty.
But you could be prettier.
What did you do today?
Vampire facial.
Oh, is that good? How do you feel about that?
Girl, they just take blood out of your face and inject it back in. Bruh, that shit sounds stupid.
You look like you feel good.
Yeah, I feel I've never felt better. I'm about to go and get me some dick and get tested in the morning. To the dismay of everyone.
Oh shit!
You thinking that one night stand did you dirty?
Yeah,
but it was that day spa.
Man, you ready to kill this man that you possibly just gave HIV to?
Whoa!
For giving you HIV.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wow!
If you had sex with anybody that went to that day spa, you got to get tested.
Yeah.
Holy!
And how would you know if it was just a one night stand? You know what I'm saying? Like, she went to get the facial done to go to the club. You met her at the club. You made love in the club, like Usher and Beyonce. Mm-hmm. And then now you go home from the club and...
Speaking of Usher.
Well, Usher do.
Quick segue. The $30 million suit against him for infecting someone with the herpes has been dismissed.
She already had it.
They dropped it. They are not going to pursue legal action.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the Usher ain't hitting that. No.
Maybe he did. You don't know.
That's true. I don't know. But like, what I do know is...
Just because you can doesn't mean that you...
Right, just because you...
just because he can have a threesome with Tyra Banks and Cindy Crawford doesn't mean that he don't want Precious. You know what I'm saying?
Cindy Crawford?
Hey... Cindy Crawford is trending on the internet right now. Motherfuckers, the internet is slowly finding out about Cindy Crawford.
Okay.
Now.
I remember Cindy Crawford from them Diet Pepsi commercials. She had the mold. That's when Caffeine Free came out.
Caffeine Free.
Yeah. Yeah, but...
Cindy Crawford was bad, though.
No, yeah, she was. She had that beauty mark.
Cindy Crawford was like the white Tyra Banks.
Yeah.
Whereas Susan Sarandon was like... She's always been like my old white lady. Like, yeah, that's
Susan Sarandon. I always had a crush on Sally Field, old ass.
Sally, she kind of got that Susan Sarandon thing going on. Yeah.
But look, so the vampire, they got diagnosed with HIV, right? I was reading this article about medication now, where not only is it gonna make it undetectable in your system, it's going to prevent you from being able to transmit it at all.
Yeah, to your kids or anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like...
that's powerful.
That is.
For a woman to have HIV and get pregnant after she's been diagnosed with HIV.
And have a healthy child.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. What's not beautiful is... well, before we get to that, because that's going to bring it all the way down. Congratulations to Drake.
I don't understand why we gotta talk about that shit. We don't have to talk about that shit at all.
We don't.
Yeah.
I mean, because there is really nothing to say.
There is nothing to say.
All right. Well, we'll save it for when we get something else.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Congratulations to Drake. He cleaned up at the Billboard Awards.
Them was the awards that went on this weekend.
Yeah, he got like 12 of them, and I think he got like the most lifetime.
Yeah, he's like 27.
Yeah, 27 lifetime, and he got 12. Wow. But the thing that tripped me out.
Old Town Road ain't get shit, huh?
You know, it's too early. The song just came out. Like,
out
it ain't
December.
even a... Really?
Yeah. December something. December 27th.
Get the fuck out of here. That song ain't come out in no December, did it?
I watched the interview. That's what he said. He said he posted it on December 22nd.
Nah, right. He posted it. I'm talking about once it started getting played on radio to be on the Billboard chart.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like last month.
Yeah. Ain't enough time came yet. But what tripped me out is Cardi won Song of the Year for I Like It Like That.
Yeah, that's really not a... But, you know, I've been listening to B96. You know what I'm saying?
The new Killer B,
B96. That's the radio station she puts on in the car. So when I get in the car, after she's been in the car,
Kiss FM.
You know what I'm saying? And it seems like B96, when they get urban,
it's Cardi B and Bruno Mars.
It's reggaeton.
Yeah.
It's Spanish. Like, they just deleted black people, period.
Straight Dembo.
Yeah, like, if you're urban, if it's not white people singing, it's Latino.
What you know, 50 Cent was B96 for a long time. Ja Rule.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's none of that no more. Like, none of that.
Like, they took all of that away. See,
Jason Derulo is the darkest motherfucker.
Jason Derulo. Hey, Jason Derulo a G, man. I take my hat off to Jason Derulo at all times. This man sell out soccer stadiums.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I fucks with Jason Derulo. Hey man, look. If I could trade my entire life for 45 minutes as Jason Derulo. Hey.
Man, you gonna fuck around and get the 45 minutes. He on a delayed flight or some shit.
The 45 minutes where he got explosive diarrhea. Hey, you could just get a Blumpkin.
Yeah, you're Jason Derulo.
Yeah, you get blowies while you got diarrhea. You're Jason Derulo.
Blowies.
Big time blowies.
Big time blowies.
Yeah, he probably just got like a platform that raises up from under the ground.
Come down to Catherine's
in the toilet.
Big time blowies.
Yeah.
Catherine's big time blowies.
Catherine big time blowies. Yeah, but
it's so stupid.
Yeah, big time blowies. Cardi B got the song of the year. But you know, I guess it goes off for your numbers. Like the Billboard Awards, you know, we always talk about how did they decide the Grammys. The Billboards is straight numbers.
They literally
right. It's literally the Billboard Awards.
What about the Rihanna song that was like number 7 for like 3 years?
What is that one?
No,
come on. I did the bad. That one?
It was one of them songs.
Sticks and Stones. What is it called? Sodomy?
Damn, you just went in on Rihanna, man.
I'm talking about the name of the song. She's talking about sticks and stones and she like to get beat.
S&M.
S&M. Right.
S-M-M.
Yeah. That's sadomasochism.
Close
enough to sodomy.
I want to talk about one thing, man.
Okay.
So like motherfuckers like Justin Bieber this week posted give them motherfuckers they flowers while they can still smell them. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't he diss Eminem too?
No, he just said Eminem doesn't understand.
Oh, the new artist, right? The new rap.
You know what I'm saying? But he gave
we didn't talk about that yet neither.
He gave give your flowers while you can still smell them to Chris Brown. Yeah. And motherfuckers went up. You know what I'm saying?
In rage or?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Rihanna.
Rihanna forgave the man.
So this is what I want to say.
They cordial now. Like they speak to each other.
Yeah, they actually are friends now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But besides that, Chris Brown won a fight. Like he didn't just whoop Rihanna's ass. Like he defended himself against her.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like he
it came out that she started it and tried to hit him in the head with a heel
while he was driving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like he just, hey bitch, come here, I'm gonna start whooping your ass because I want to.
And if you've ever been under attack by a woman, it's frantic. It can get scary because you don't know what's gonna happen, man.
So I mean, now granted, this was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? He was 18, 19 years old when this shit happened. Like they were both really young when this shit happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she started it. Like she literally started it. So for motherfuckers to see Justin Bieber poster, man. Because he said, what is it? Michael Jackson plus Tupac equals Chris Brown. He made this
right.
picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I low key, I kind of believe it. Like I agree. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Brown is up there. If Chris Brown has the longevity that Michael Jackson had, he is gonna surpass Michael Jackson.
Bruh, he wrote and produced every song on Heartbreak on the Full Moon. It's 48 songs.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he's working to get there. But he got this one tarnishing fact on his resume. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't even like,
you know, and that's crazy because Woody Allen married his adopted daughter.
Yeah,
that he raised.
Married to a woman that he raised. He raised the perfect woman. Like that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's real fucked up. But shit,
how do you say, "Hey, honey, I want a divorce. I think it's time I marry our daughter."
Yeah. Instead of, man, you attacking me and you trying to bust me in my shit with a heel, so I got to do something to keep from killing both of us by crashing this car.
Yeah, if you actually penetrate my skull with this heel,
it's a good chance we're both gonna die.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm dead because there's a fucking heel touching my brain, and you're dead because
we're in a fucking Lamborghini driving into this damn wall.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you. You said Michael Jackson plus Bieber said Michael Jackson plus Tupac equals Chris Brown.
Yeah.
What equals Logic? Wait, the Orville Redenbacher man plus the Six Flags dude. You remember from the commercials?
Everything about this is just so disrespectful.
Equals Logic.
Oh, why Logic can't just be Logic, man?
Hey, man. I mean, I don't make the rules.
He's a syllable spitter.
He is. He's
the syllable spitter.
Syllable spitter. But we ain't on that because we not violent. But I say nigga.
Yeah. I wonder how he feels now that he's liberated himself. Like, he's giving himself
is he a part of the black
nigga.
Delegation now that he's used the N-word on a song with Eminem?
He was the nigga on the song with Eminem. Yeah.
Did Jay-Z say nigga on Renegade?
Probably.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He's gonna have to like, yeah. Jay-Z is gonna say nigga. The Throne is gonna say nigga. Like that's the one thing I didn't like about Watch the Throne.
What?
Was the abuse of nigga.
There's what you mean? The abuse of niggas?
Yeah.
I don't think the Throne could do that.
Man, they was just abusing the word.
We've seen abuse of niggas. It didn't have nothing to do with no words.
No, I'm talking about like the abuse of the word.
I know,
like,
I'm just trying to, frame it a little bit.
They went in so hard, like, Niggas in Paris is the name of the song.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? And then what's the other one? Kanye was just like, nigga, nigga, nigga.
Otis?
I think that's the one.
Yeah,
like he was just.
I love it. You know, they're keeping their teeth white. You know, shouts out to Paul Mooney.
But imagine who are the people that can afford the $1.50 ticket to the show? You know, it's a $1.50 ticket to go see the Throne perform, watch the Throne with their skirts on and they pit bull and their Rottweilers on their shirts.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like, who's paying that money? A motherfucker that.
I think the more important question is, where does the money go?
Yeah. But you can't just sell nigga passes, man. Like, since last week I've been on this whole selling nigga passes.
But you know the one constant in this world, and you live by it. Nobody can make anybody do or not do anything.
Yeah.
So either you gonna say nigga in your car, or you gonna pay $150 to say nigga in my show. You're gonna say it because you want to say it.
Yeah.
Why not make $150 off your goof ass?
So you can just say it in front of people.
Yeah.
That's fucked. That's man.
It is fucked up, but I think
of the people that I know personally who are passionate about going to see live shows.
Going to see Logic in concert.
And these are all white people.
Yeah, because I could think of that
have Bonnaroo tickets right now.
Bonnaroo.
You know,
Well,
like,
right, I was thinking about going to Lala this year,
tickets,
and I'm like, man, I don't want to be around all that mayonnaise.
it's whew,
Ugh.
it's a lot of fish. I like fishnets. That's my thing. I'm a fan of the fishnets.
So
Big
let me
girl,
ask you a
skinny
question.
girl.
Did you see that? What was the name of that show on Netflix that highlighted all the rappers? Logic had the first episode.
Oh, I don't know.
Like Logic had an episode, 2 Chainz had
wasn't
an
called
episode.
Colors, right? Colors. No, Colors. That was the one that.
No, it was
That's
like
when I found. That's when it's fucked up.
It was
That's
like
when I found out about Tinker Hat.
No, this is it was a play on words about rappers. And then, Logic had an episode, 2 Chainz had an episode. It was like 9 episodes. Well, yeah, I was just looking at his fan base. And then you talking about him saying that nigga at the end of his verse or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then thinking about what his show gonna look like. And then I think about what he looked like. It's like this is a bonanza.
Yeah.
But look, all jokes aside, I don't hate Logic. I just am not a fan of his music. And it's not because he can't rap.
You turned me off because I was like,
and I'm sorry for that.
I used to like listen to Logic, like, man, he got skill, he can spit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's on beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that matters a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, and I used to like Action Bronson for the same reason, but after so long of listening to Bronson and not really hearing nothing.
This last shit was kind of bad.
Yeah, Blue Chip 7000, like he didn't talk about much at all. Yeah,
and it wasn't even like creative. Like I like his vocabulary because he
knows a lot of words.
Point of view.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's
like the snack rap. I fucked with the snack raps.
And he's also Armenian. So he got like that whole culture of these people talking what they talk about at home. You know what I'm saying? And this whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? So he got this vocabulary and he puts the shits together. Mm-hmm. So I fuck with him.
It's like Ghostface.
Yeah. See, but Ghostface got that project talk.
Exactly.
So it's the same.
Ghostface is a nigga.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like Logic.
I think motherfucker is more offensive than nigga to me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like as a word.
And white people don't. And it's funny that when white people found out about motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you see it in the movies all the time, all those blaxploitation movies.
Yeah. Like, you honky motherfucker.
Yeah. Like, did he just call me a motherfucker?
Because them white people knew what a motherfucker was.
Yeah.
You had that bag on.
Yeah.
You actually, yeah.
Yeah. Who told us? That was Curtis, right? It was Diamond.
Was it
Remember
Diamond?
Diamond with the hole in his
throat? Yeah.
He was the one that was like, don't ever call me a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
I think Dick Gregory is what I remember learning from.
See, I learned it from the hallways in high school. Mm-hmm. It was like, that's what a motherfucker means, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up.
But yeah, I listen. You made me listen to the song. I don't hate the song.
Eminem went crazy.
Yeah, Eminem went dumb stupid. Like that was like better than the verses he put on Kamikaze. Like he calmed down.
Yeah.
Like he was mad on Kamikaze. This is him just like, I'm about to have some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, but so what's the nod? It's like, all right, so I compare this to that part. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
Kanye getting on that.
Yeah, like what's the nod? Who found who? Was it Eminem saying, hey, I like the way you rap. Let's do a song together. Or was it Logic's team reaching out to Eminem's team like, hey, I got this much of a bag for Eminem. Is he willing to,
Well, no, Eminem is reaching out now. He said it on Kamikaze. I inspired the Logics, the Coles, and the Kendricks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It started with Kendrick.
Yeah.
He still ain't did the joint with J. Cole yet. That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah, that's got to be crazy.
Yeah, but kudos. It's a Logic song that I can actually listen to again.
And it got Chris D'Elia.
Yeah. 4 tours and 4 days. Don't get me started, man. Man. I ain't got nothing else.
Yeah, man. I think that's it, man.
All right, man.
I think it's time to
move this. I was gonna say it's time to move this goddamn light so I can finish watching the game.
It's time to get back to this lunchroom.
Hey,
it's tacos.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Tacos y tequila. Damos salud.